I got the 7-day chart up, the 5 minutes. So what I see here, a double top around $7. Steep downtrend where we eventually bottom out about 150-ish. $155 or so. Hit 150 though. So let's see. Then we push the uptrend about Thursday and Friday to close the week out on high volume. So and we're sitting above VWAP, testing the 50 SMA. Let's see what closer view on the 3 days. So we closed above VWAP, pretty much right next to the 50 SMA, above the 200 SMA. The RSI about 60, where it's usually hitting about 75 to 80 before it heads back down. So there's definitely more room for pushing, I think, Monday and Tuesday, especially with the red futures. And this is the C. And then this news right here, this just came out. This isn't going to help anything. Just further confirms everyone's worries that this is worse than they were acting. So the market keeps heading down red. I think there's a good chance this heads up. I think it could actually equalize with JNUG and match its price eventually this week. Maybe pushed up to like 350 while JNUG heads back down to there before it reverses ultimately. But let's check this out. I got the 5-day and I already put my points. So I think 215 is crucial. It stays above that. If not, I'd sell. If you're intraday trading it and try to reload around maybe 2 or the 150. There's going to be a little resistance at the 250. Around $3. Around $3.25. $3.90. And there's a little gap. Should be a little more, maybe around $4.30. $4.60. I see some. And it's going to be heavy again around $5. I'm not going any above that for now. But what I'm doing is I got a lot of shares and I sold covered calls for Friday, April the 3rd for $3. If it hits, I'm making 20% plus. If it doesn't, I'm taking the premium like I am no matter what happens. And I could just sell my shares at a higher price eventually or sell them a little lower. But no matter what, it's a win-win in my eyes. Another thing that's worth noting to me is they dropped this out on on Friday afternoon after the market closed. So they were going to wait till May 19th to close it from 3 times leverage to 2 times, but they're rushing it so that it doesn't drop too crazy. Probably like UWT did, where they had to liquidate it. So that's interesting. Even if gold went up and the market bounced, from my eyes with the calls, it's going to make it harder for JNUG to go crazy down, at 2 as opposed to 3. But if the market keeps crashing, it won't go up as much. But from where it was, I think on a psychological level, I don't know if it even matters. It could rush back up to 10, 12. Everyone's talking about decay and all the math of this. This doesn't necessarily follow the NAV. This moves like a penny stock, and in these times of panics, I guess ETFs are the first ones to get liquidated. So this became a whole new type of trading that this thing's never seen. Who knows? This could run up back up to 10 plus, or who knows? It could go back up to $1. So you got to use a tight stop. That's crucial. And I'd say always take your profits when you got it. But these are fun. And so the other one I want to take note of is, check this out. The market's red again tomorrow. Tuesday and Wednesday. It's going to be my other money maker. SPXS. It follows the SPY, but from a bearish inverse perspective, 3 times leverage. It goes up, this goes down. But if the market goes down, this goes up 3 times. And this has been fun. I mean, look, this when the market was all the way down, this was $28, and now it's settled back down to $16.90. So I mean, that's a lot of upside if we start heading back down in the market. Another wild one that moves real fast, so you take your profits. I say I'm going to load all the way up 17, sell at 18, wait for it to dip back down to maybe 17.15, sell back at 18.50. Just work it all the way up as much as I can. Maximize my upside while limiting my downside. That's the name of the game in my eyes. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I'd say that I'd take profits at 19 if I had a lot of shares, and maybe 20, 21ish. But this is it's an ETF, so it's charting it. It's not the same as a stock necessarily, just like this JNUG and JDST. JNUG, it was in a strong uptrend all week. And then Thursday, Friday, down steeply. I did take some at 370 swing over the weekend in case it bounces a little bit. I'll just take profits real quick, and then I'll look to reload at 350. 350 to 375. And if it breaks under 350, you got to think it's going to test these lows right here, which are about 325. Let's see. 330-ish. If it gets down there, I wouldn't be surprised if it hit new lows. So this will be on strong watch. I'll be flipping this in JDST this whole week.